Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal, and Brownie is back there in her chair. She did hop up during the last video. I didn't even notice it till I was editing and getting it all set up to be uploaded. So yeah, today is going to be the unboxing for December. We got it in January. I think they held off because of all the Christmas ordering to get the December's month crochet box together, bag, whatever you want to call it. So here is, I already opened it because I wanted to see what kind of project this was going to be, because I will tell you, I have not had success on the last two. I'm about ready to give away the yarn or sell it or something because from the last one for November, because it is so splitty. No matter what hook I use, I cannot get it to work for me. So, but I will give more updates about those in the next, few weeks or so. But all right, so we got another Patons Highland. We got Patons Highland Bulky this time. And ooh, slip-on slippers. Now, that does only go up to a large. I don't know. Might fit my feet. We'll have to find out. I'm hoping this works for me because I really would like to learn how to make slippers. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the yarn, give it a feel, because I've never had this yarn before. That is one thing I will have to say that I do like, even if I don't like the patterns that are given to me in the crochet, in the subscription bag, because it is technically a bag, then I can always use it for something else, if I so feel fit. Okay, you can definitely feel, yeah, it's 75% acrylic, 25% wool, and I can definitely feel that wool. It's not super scratchy, but not everybody in my family would be able to use this yarn. So, and it's a nice green. What do they call this color? Tidal. I don't know. What do you think? Does it look like a tidal? It is, let's see here, I told you this, the fibers that are in it, it is 83 yards or 76 meters, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. This is considered a super bulky 6, recommends an 8mm crochet hook or knitting needles, and it is, looks like it's machine washable on gentle but lay flat to dry. Because of the wool, they don't want you to have a possibility of, making it super fuzzy. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see if this is even going to go up to my shoe size. Let's see. So, how do you know? Okay, size information. So I would have to measure the length of my foot to know whether or not it's going to fit. Lovely. Okay, so actually, let's see. So it's got the length of the foot, but in the so you make it in parts. Size large only. So I'm guessing it's got shoe size? I have no idea. I'm so confused about this. It tells you if you need to go up a size. because you start with the back of the slipper, and then you depending on what size you need, you go up to either small, medium only, or large only. I wish they would tell you if that's the shoe size. Because depending on the shoe style, I wear a 7.5 to 8. Because I have wide feet. If they're narrow shoes, I have to go up a size. I mean, at least it does tell you that it's going to stretch. So I guess I would have to measure the length of my foot to find out. I'm guessing to my big toe. I don't know. I guess that would be my thought. So I have to measure that to find out what size I would need to make. Because I'd be the only ones that would be able to make these. Or wear these. And then start working with it. Then they had they're using a size 10 hook. Okay. Alright, well hopefully this one doesn't give me as much trouble as the other two, October and November. September, I had no trouble at all with the hat. I was fine with the hat. But the scarf, I did have to change it up some because I could not get my tension right because of the different style of stitches that you were using. So that is something that I will have to work on, using different stitches in the same project, because the sides were getting really skinny and I know I wasn't missing anything, so my tension was wrong going, after a certain point. But this one looks like it's going to be some fun. I won't know, obviously, till I try to start working on it, which won't be for a little while. I've got other things that I need to finish or work on or start, or as I mentioned in the video with my Amazon purchase, I don't know when that will be out. You might have seen that, you might not see it yet, so I'm going to say this again. I have to make my sister another scarf, another blanket, and I need to make 2 baby blankets. One for my mother-in-law's future great-grandchild, and another one for my niece, and send her the original one that I made for her first daughter. Never enough time in the day. We all need like 8 arms to be able to do all this stuff. Plus I have to finish my nephew's cat tunnel cave thing, and the Crochet Society blanket. I still have to finish the Mary Maxim blanket from September when I got that. So yeah, I might have to pause those subscriptions for a little while till I can get caught up on some things, personal and crochet wise. So I might be able to get back to them, within a few months. I can't say, but for right now, I do believe I'm gonna try to get one more for the Afghan club, because that's only every 3 months, so that's not as bad as every month with the monthly crochet, which is, like I said, I like it because I get yarns that I would never normally gravitate towards and try. So this is a nice way to try it. The patterns don't always work, but at least you'll get an opportunity to try different yarns that you may not otherwise go to in the store, and some of these may not even be available in the store. I don't think that gemstones that I got for the bag is in stores, and I don't think I'm going to make the bag. I think I'm going to frog all that I did, and I'm just going to make something else with it. I might make a blanket with it. I don't know. It depends. Might be enough to make a baby blanket, but I'm not sure. So, but keep posted about that. I will, maybe next week have more information about what I'm going to do with those yarns, because the one from November, it's so splitty and thick. I can't work with it. It's not working for me. I even tried to just crochet it normally, like back and forth in rows. That still wasn't working for me. So had to get a drink. I'm still under the weather, but not as much as I was this time last week, where I was basically incapacitated. So that's a positive. So yeah, so that's December's. I know it came in January, but I think what they did was they held off until just at the last. I think they started getting it together like the last week of the year. So they were a little bit behind with all the orders for Christmas that they were getting. That's my thought. I don't know for sure or not, but that's just my thought. So if you're interested in checking out Mary Maxim's subscription or clubs, they're called clubs because they do have the Crochet Club, the Afghan Crochet Club, the Knit Club, the Knit Afghan Club, and like 3 different puzzle clubs that you can get. Each one of them has different sizes for the puzzle, for how many pieces, and that also, I think, that if you get a larger one, it's only every so many months when they send it to you. So I will link that in the description box below as well. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can think of right this minute. My brain's just like, it's still recuperating. I'm still like, I guess, resting a lot more. I haven't really crocheted much since I got really sick, because I was hoping last weekend I would have been able to get another piece done of the Crochet Society blanket, but I did not because I was in bed all day Saturday. I didn't even want to after my husband cooked grilled cheese on the grill Friday night. I got my mother-in-law fed. I got her pills. Her nighttime stuff was done. And I went to bed and stayed in it till like Sunday morning when I finally got up, and I was like, okay. I started to feel a little bit better, but I still wasn't, 100. I still stayed in bed. I think I stayed in the bed that day. Yeah, I still stayed in bed pretty much all day. I had to get my husband's stuff together for him to get back to work that Monday. He left Sunday to do that. I might have actually come out of the bed. I don't know. But I just know I lost Saturday, which was my wedding anniversary. It never fails. I'm either sick for my anniversary or for my birthday. And last year it was my birthday. This year, my anniversary. So I guess can win some and lose some. So, all right. Well, since I know my daughter's snoring back there, let me know in the comment section if you've ever tried any of Mary Maxim's Maxim. I know everybody's going to hate me for this, but it's a pet peeve of mine when people say Mary Maxim, but there's no U in the last name. It's M-A-X-I-M, no U. I guess it's just kind of like you see part of the word and your brain thinks the rest of it's got the U in it, but it doesn't. And I'm sorry, I'm bouncing my desk here, my camera's shaking. I did figure out how to get that to stop moving around so much. Apparently I had a setting turned on in the camera, which I turned off, so it hasn't been doing that since then. This weekend, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow we're going to be doing me and my husband will be doing a snack crate video. We will only have one more of those because I canceled it and our year ended this month, because I went to go check to see how to add the extra item to the box, and it said that was canceled. I couldn't add any more to it. So I guess our year is up with that. We will have one more after this one, so we are thinking of different ways of bringing that kind of content to the channel. I know this is a Mary Maxim unbagging, but I'm just filling you guys in on some other stuff as well. I do have, I talked about this in one of my last videos that I did with the Crochet Nation newspaper. I did find some patterns that I want to try out. I did get an app called Spin the Wheel or Spin It or something like that. Now, that might not start until next month, until I can catch up on a lot of this other stuff that I still have floating around. That's a whip. That's a whip, whip, whip. Again, I'm really hoping that I can get caught up on the Crochet Society's blanket, get the cat tunnel finished for my nephew, and get the Afghan kit that I had since September worked on some more as well. I'm still working on the squares. I had 42 to make. I'm down to 30 something I have to make now. I've been doing one color at a time because the next color is only one row, and then it's white when you get it all connected together. I do like the pattern, so that'll be something that I might try with different yarn to see how it works out in the future, and show you guys how it looks with a different colored yarn, different style of yarn, maybe even different weight of yarn. Because that's the one thing about some of these, where especially when they're like granny square style, it doesn't matter what type of yarn you use, because the only thing that's going to matter is that your squares may either be smaller or bigger. Depends on what type of yarn you use. If they're smaller, you'll have to make more of them. If they're bigger, you'd make less of them. So, and I am working on a couple different tutorials for the near future. One is going to be for a granny square. Hopefully nobody's ever done it like this before, the way that I'm going to do it, because I think a lot of people like the granny square, but don't like when you have to slip stitch over to the corner to start your next round. So I've come up with a different way of doing that. I do have to make some samples so I can show you guys, and then show you how I did them as well. And I'll probably either do multicolored or like every round changing the color, so you can see how it works up each round as well. I think that's going to be it for this video today. Again, if you've ever tried Maxim before, even if you've never tried their clubs, have you bought from them in the past? Have you gotten like their mystery bag boxes, or actually bought from them their own yarn? I really want to get some of the tonal hues by Bag O Day, because I really want to try it, but I'm having a hard time deciding which colors. But that will be in the future, so it's not going to be something that I can do right this moment, but it is what it is. So, alright, well, if you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell, so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.